Alright, welcome everybody. Today's video really isn't all that complete, but I do want to talk about it because I see the FAA, some other videos I'm subscribed to, or some other channels I'm subscribed to. It looks like the FAA wants to make flying unmanned aerial aircraft a criminal offense if you don't have a radio ID tag that transmits a signal so satellites can pick it up or what have you. And then it's also got to have some sort of internet connection where it can upload its data that it's collected and send it to probably the Chinese, so the Chinese can figure out all the sensitive areas in the United States. I'm guessing. I really don't know, but reality is they want to sell it to places like Amazon. They want to sell that airspace to Amazon, right? USPS, UPS, that way you can have something the size of a Chevy Suburban flying through the air to drop off your 10-pound package. Because I promise you, the other drone that I got is not going to drop off my 10-pound package 70 miles one direction, which is about the average size drone that most people fly. This is just a little toy drone that I'm going to use for guts. So, to get back to what I'm primarily stating here is, if you ever have that itch to want to learn how to fly, get yourself a piece of this foam board here. It's sold in various places, but this particular one was sold at Walmart. It's just over $1 a sheet. And this particular little one that I made right here is half a sheet. And again, I got a little drone to power these two motors right here, but I jacked something up so I have no thrust, but I have yaw. So I pull the stick full left or full right, and either or propeller will come on. So I did do some glide tests. The CG seems to be about right here. And this is, I've never built an airplane, never flown an airplane. I've always had that itch to try. I got a helicopter, really cool, really fascinated with. Very expensive hobby though, helicopters. So now I'm moving on to the next step. I'm going to incorporate all 4 propellers in this. And I don't think I'm going to use the smaller motors. I got these from another drone that I've treed a long time ago, so they're just kind of sitting around. That I have no idea where that drone is, but I got these extra motors, and I got another set sitting somewhere else. So my theory is I'm going to put a motor on each of the 4 corners somewhere, and I'm going to use a circuit board. This is just for testing because I've never flown an airplane. Be inspired, man. Get away from the video games. Get away from the TV. Spend some time with your kids. If you got kids, spend some time away from the electronic devices. It's good to get inspiration, see how something's done. If you need further inspiration, a really good channel for doing weird stuff like this is Flight Test. If you don't know who they are, search them out on YouTube. Man, those guys make anything fly, from kayaks to little Tykes plastic cars. They do it all, and they're really cool. And plus, they got speed build kits that, if you don't want to do like I'm doing, they got some plans out there. You can download them for free, and then or you can buy them. But I'm choosing to build my own. And the inspiration behind this is from an old movie, Fox Bat, I want to say, with Clint Eastwood. But anyway, that's besides the point. Off target. So just and I use real basic measurements. I just used a steel ruler. I mean, I didn't even measure this width. I just started putting some lines down, right? I just started putting some lines down where I wanted, what just visually looks good. Because if you watch flight tests, who cares what the airplane looks like? They make a circle fly, a donut fly. They do all kinds of crazy shit. So come out with a design first, visually that looks good. Then slowly take your time and remove the pieces and expose the airplane, and then worry about how to fly it later on. So now you see you got a basic idea. Granted, it's hard to see white on white, but this is the basic design I've come up with. I'm going to attach some vertical stabilizers in here. Now I'm just going to keep it as simple as possible. I'm going to mount a motor up here, one over there, one over here, one over here. I don't think I have enough wire to run from the flight board, so I don't know. I'll see about the wire later on. But so my next step is I'm going to take apart this drone, I'm going to disconnect these motors and solder in some new leads and proceed from there. So that being said, like again, if you ever had to itch to fly before you become a prisoner having to go to jail for this, I would suggest scratching that itch